All right, I just got back from hanging out with all the Slam moms. It's Sweat Like a Mother. It's actually an international organization. There's a lot of military moms, so military moms tend to have to travel, and just an awesome group. Did a workout with them. So cool. It came up and registered on my Whoop. So yes, it is a workout for people that are like, it's a mom thing. It was super cool because there were moms with a couple of kids there. There were moms that their kids were in school. There were moms that had kids that were 6 months old. There were moms that had kids that were like 7 and 9. But there was such great things about having that community and support, just like a solid warm up, impact balance, lifting weights, that you can't really go wrong with that stuff, no matter if you're early postpartum or if you're going into perimenopause and menopause. And there were a lot of good questions. I hung out to answer some questions for about an hour afterwards. So many questions about cycles, perimenopause, what are the signs? We talked about vaginal estrogen, which was super cool. But I think, this group too, they tend to have a lot of women that enjoy running, because wherever you are in the world, ideally running is one of those things, whether you have treadmill or a neighborhood that's safe, that you can, do that. But to have a program that makes sure that you check the boxes on all of those basics, I think is so incredibly important. And I know, there's probably like 20, 30 moms there, but for each of those, there's, thousands of other moms that may not get a chance to do, a program like that or be able to participate in a community like that. But it's just such a big difference from, 10, 12, 13, 14 years ago. We had mommy and me yoga. It was just like all very, very gentle. And here we were doing impact warm-ups, and we had barbells or like hand weights that were more than 5 pounds. Thank you. Up to like 20 pounds, which was awesome. We were doing box jumps on bleachers. There was running involved. And again, it was all really appropriate. Like, hey, if you can't do this, here's a modification, but we want to work you up to that, which I think is so freaking cool. So that just goes to say that if you're that person that you need that community, that you need that support, that you need that guidance, there's groups like this around. And it's one of the ones I recommend the most because a couple of the coaches have worked with me directly. I know what the moms are getting who I refer to go hang out there. Like it's just good stuff. And I wish more women had more access to it, to live programs like that. But I know there's definitely like great online programs too. So anyway, if you are shopping for either a postpartum program or just a general workout program, period, see if it checks the boxes of community. Do they do impact? Do they lift actual weights that are more than like a couple of pounds? Is there some degree of cardio? Do you need childcare? Is the person like Lindsay's phenomenal? She can like be holding the baby and teaching a class and cueing somebody else. And that's the kind of stuff that we're looking for. It's, by moms for moms. I'm going to get on board on that every single time. So if you have resources in your community, if you can share them in the DMs, that would be great, because again, like the more that we know this stuff is out there, the better. I know a lot of pelvic floor PTs know who the good programs are in their community. SLAM is just one of ours that we have here in the DC metro area. But anyway, super fun morning. I even sweat a little bit. I had to come home and take a shower. But all right, tell me your favorites in your community and then we'll share them.